What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? So I was on YouTube for a while this afternoon, just doing a couple things, really just getting lost in all the YouTube videos and all my subscribers and everything like that. I realized that on my channel I haven't actually done like a food prep kind of thing. And since my YouTube channel is around cars and fitness and everything like that, I thought I'd show you. So right now, what I'm averaging around 197, 198 pounds. Right around about 10, 11% body fat. And for the last 3 weeks, I've been doing carb cycling. So I would do Monday through Thursday, I'd gradually decrease my carbs. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'd have probably around 80 grams of carbs throughout the day. And then restart on Monday. Monday I'd have like 350 and then 280, 210, 180, 150, and then 80, 80, 80. So I'm probably gonna change up a little bit. I'll probably do just like a maintain sort of diet. So I'd have 8 to 10 ounces of chicken. Each meal I'd have breakfast of 8 eggs and probably around 150 grams of oats. So for my oats, do just simple old-fashioned oats. You can get them for like, you can get, let's see, 510 grams. So I think they're like maybe $2. I get mine at Albertsons, so you can go to Walmart and probably get them cheaper. Chicken, I get them on sale. They were on sale. You can get 4 pounds for 11 bucks. I think it's something like that. It's something stupid. So it's all cheap. And then my fiance Bradley, she has her fish. She has some salmon and some tilapia that she's gonna prep for herself, and she's gonna do a low carb type of thing. But anyway, so things you need to have. You need to have a little scale. This costs 15 bucks. It's really not hard to do a food prep. You just gotta find the time. You gotta find what everything's on sale, what's in your budget, and just map it out. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta get a calculator and you just gotta map it out. So I just finished cooking my chicken and Bradley's fish probably around an hour ago. So I'll let that cool down, and then I get some Tupperware. I get these at Albertsons or Dollar General. You actually get a 3-pack, so you can actually get, they're good Rubbermaid. So I usually just put my rice and stuff in here and some chicken in here, and cover it with some barbecue sauce or something like that. So basically all you need is the food, and you need your Tupperware and something to put it in. I actually got this bag. So this is ISO bag. I am not sponsored by them, not a sponsor. I'll put it down here, not a sponsor. But Bradley got it for me a couple crap. Bradley, when was it? I think it was like first Christmas or something like that. She got that for me whenever I was, was I doing that? It was somewhere around whenever I was competing. So probably a year or two ago. Jackson, no, you can't be in the kitchen. You put your phone on. What you're eating. Go eat. Go eat your doggy food. Go eat your doggy. So yeah, I got that like 1 or 2 years ago. You could actually just use like I actually got this from work. I actually just got like an Igloo Sportsman bag that I've been using while Bradley used that. I mean, as long as it's something to keep your meals in and keep you cool, that works. I put mine in a bag. A lot of times I've been at the shop for the past couple of weeks, so I usually just bring my meals and I just put them in the fridge at work. But I do bring that just in case I get called out anywhere or something like that. So anyway, long talk. So I got my chicken right here. I just cooked them. All in a pan. I got, what did I put on this one? I put some black pepper and some lemon and pepper. So not a lot of sodium. I'm trying to watch my sodium intake. Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna put you guys down here so that we can weigh everything out. All right, so now that you guys are up here, so I'm gonna I cook my breakfast every morning. All I need is a morning snack, a lunch, pre-workout snack, which I eat around 3 o'clock, and then I go to the gym around 6. That's just the time frame that I like. I'm not coughing up chicken or anything like that during my workouts. So basically, what I like to do, I like to get a cutting board, knife, as some will call it, and a fork to hold my chicken. So I would need I need 3 Tupperwares. So I got 3 lids and 3 Tupperwares. Almost step over Jack's. So basically, like I said, we'll just do just a normal prep. Shit, I don't have any rice. We'll add that later. All right, so on mine, I can go by units. So basically, since I didn't cook my rice like an idiot, you grab your chicken, throw it on the cutting board. I like to cut mine up because it's easier for me to eat. Who's calling me? Hold on one second. Hello? Hey, yeah, I just forgot to text you. Really? All right, so when are you gonna get here? All right. Okay, so you just leave straight from the meeting? Yeah, I'm sure Bradley will be home, or 8:30 is about the time that I get home from the gym. Nah. Yep. All right. Yeah. I know. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. That was my brother coming to spend the night for a couple nights. He got shit to do. But anyway, so you cut up the chicken. I like it because I have a very short time frame. I get for the morning snack and lunch snack, 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. I get about 15-minute break. And then for lunch, it's usually been about 30 minutes. So I like to cut them up and just eat it faster like that. So put the Tupperware on, you got your chicken, and you just throw it in there. Like I said, we'll usually get about 8 to 10 ounces, so that's just at 6.5. We'll add a little bit more chicken. And another alternative you can do is if you're really on a budget, I remember doing this in college, you can actually go to Costco or Sam's and you can actually buy the frozen chicken breast. It's not a healthier alternative, but it will get you through the week. Me and my roommate, that's 8.5, so we'll just add one more of those strips. Me and my roommate, we actually split a George Foreman grill. Actually, he got the George Foreman grill and I got the rice cooker. But I bought his chicken for the first week, so it kind of split up. So that's 10 ounces right there, and we'll do 10 ounces. We'll do 10 ounces at morning snack, 10 ounces at lunch, and then we'll do 6 ounces for the evening snack, so that I'm not, like I said, throwing up chicken. But anyway, so yeah, if you're in college and you need just like a regular bodybuilding meal, we got some serious mass from GNC, or online. I think it was online. I don't remember. Got 2-pack of serious mass for like 120 bucks, which in my opinion is cheap. Got that. We drank 2 shakes a day, and then we had 3 meals of chicken and rice. I can't remember if it was 150 grams or 200 grams of rice, but it was about 6 to 8 ounces of chicken, and we ate that 4 times, and then the 2 shakes. So that's perfect, 6 ounces. So we'll just do that. So you can really do a lot on a budget. Whenever I travel, I usually get I get the canned tuna. I don't know if you guys can see me. Can you guys see me? I'll point that up a little bit. Can you guys see me? Cool. Whenever I travel, I just wanted to make a random vlog or a random meal prep of what I do. So whenever I travel, I usually get a lot of canned tuna. And I actually still have canned tuna from like a couple trips ago, so I probably need to throw that away because Bradley's been on my ass about it. That's just sitting in the back of the pantry. So you can get canned tuna, and you can get some minute rice from Uncle Ben's at Walmart. They're kind of expensive though. They're like $1.50 a pack, and it's not really a lot. I think it's like 100 grams of rice. But you can find alternatives as long as I'm not going to say if it fits your macros, because I don't want you going out, getting pizza, saying the carbs are good for you. No. I want you to get whole grain bread. I want you to get brown rice. Or white rice if you're bulking. Reason for that, I use brown rice because it digests faster than white rice, which is good for if you're just like maintaining or shredding or anything like that. Yeah, I use brown rice, and mainly to me it tastes better. So that's what I use for that. So that's 10 ounces right there. So we got 10, 10, and 6. 6 is going to be for chicken. 6 is going to be for our afternoon snack. 10 is going to be for our morning snack. And 10 is going to be for our lunch. There. Now, I'll pick this up and I need to make some rice. Jackson. So what else can I got? What else? What else can I got? God damn it. What else can I got? What else can I tell you guys about my meal? There we go. Perfect sentence. High five, Scott. I don't know. But anyway, what else can I tell you guys? So my morning ritual is I wake up at 5:30, make my breakfast. I drink a full cup. So I'm thinking, I actually don't know. Let's see. So we will measure this out. So we will put that on there. The cup is 12 ounces. We'll see how much water we can fit in there. Fill her up. Because I can't remember if it's 8 or 12. We'll fill that up. Set it back on there. So that's I think 24 ounce. I don't know. My math is off right now. Basically what I do is I make one of them, and then I get, me and brother bought some fresh lemons. And I just squeeze some lemon in there. It helps boost metabolism, and it kind of helps you wake up so you don't have to get caffeine and coffee and all that. For supplements, again, not sponsored. Basically what I do is I do one of these. I really like Rob and Dana's supplements. So I got a joint formula, I got some omega-3s, I got a multivitamin. whenever I am cutting, take some animal cuts. And then, so I have a lot of stuff, but I got some BCAAs, I got some potassium, some vitamin D. I also like to take an Aleve every morning, not just because I have like joint pain. It just helps with soreness. I take this right before I go to bed. I also take that. I got some calcium back there. I got some creatine right there. So for protein, I do just regular gold standard whey. I got the vanilla because that was on sale last time. I'm about to get the chocolate next. I got some glutamine. I take that. So I take that after training. I remember now. I got some more Run Everything creatine. I got some Run Everything. Stay up there. I got some Run Everything BCAAs, Run Everything pre-workout, and pump formula, and I got some more hidden back right there. And then I do have some casein, but I don't like the flavor that I got. If anybody wants a tub of casein protein, move all my shaker cups out the way. So if anybody wants some Body Tech casein slow release protein and French vanilla, it's probably about like right here. So if anybody, look, about like right there. So I've got about half left. So if anybody wants it, come and get it, because I ain't gonna use it. But yeah, so I have a lot of people like commenting and messaging me on Facebook about what kind of diet they need to do and everything like that. And it's really just get a diet and stick to it. Because it usually takes about, it takes 3 weeks to form a better habit. So if you're not used to getting up at 5:30 to cook your meals, start getting up at 5:30. Do that for 3 weeks. It'll start being a good habit. And it takes 3 weeks to break a bad habit. So that's where it kind of makes sense. Find a diet and stick to it. So don't do carb cycling 1 week and then do a paleo diet the next, and then do a vegetarian diet the next, and then expect results, because it's not going to work. You're not training your body to stick to that one particular thing. Like at the gym, I'm trying to gain some strength because my numbers on my lifts aren't the best. Right now they are 385 squat, they're 215 bench. I'm not gonna lie, like they're not that great. And then my deadlift, I'm pretty sure my last deadlift was like 425 max. So I mean, they're not great numbers, they're better than average, but I want to build up my squat, I want to build up my bench, I want to build up my deads. For every workout, I start with 5x5. So I warm up and then do 5 sets of 5 and start trying to get my strength up. So that's why I'm switching my diet up, because I was carb cycling and doing that, and I didn't really have that much energy in the gym. So I'm gonna have carbs for every meal. Yeah, I'm gonna have carbs for every meal. I'm gonna have 100 to 200 grams of rice with every meal, depending on what I want. So probably for my evening snack, I'll probably have 100 grams of rice. And then for my morning snack and my lunch, I'll probably have 200. And then for post-workout, I'll probably have like 150. Another good alternative. So whenever I was in college, I had a roommate named Jeremy. He got me into the gym. He got me researching diet, researching how to diet, how to train, and everything like that. So I call it the Jeremy diet, because whenever we go on internships in college, every time he'd get some bread, and he'd get like the really cheap, like not white bread. So some really cheap lunch meat and some really cheap bread. And he'd just eat that over months at a time. And then at the end of the internship, he'd go out, have a nice steak, and then resume eating whenever we got back to college on our chicken and rice. It just blew my mind, because I was internship in Miami, and he was in Atlanta, and they made me drive. I don't know how the light is over there. So they made me drive from Miami. Actually, I have a map. Here in Miami, drive all the way up the coastline, all the way up to Atlanta. So from here to here in a rental Kia Soul. It was a 12-hour journey, and whenever I got to his apartment where they were keeping him at, he had a full fridge, and he had about 4 loaves of bread in the freezer, and like, I think it was like 6 packs of lunch meat, just all turkey. And it was like the really cheap, like slimy deli meat, but it was on sale. He got 6 packs for like 3 blocks. I mean, it just goes to show you how dedicated you have to be. I can't remember what he was doing. I can't remember if he was just maintaining, if he was trying to lose or something, but it fit his macros. Like, it blew my mind. He had 2 protein shakes and then like 6 sandwiches throughout the day. And it just really blew my mind that, you know, you can do that just from deli meat and sandwich. It wasn't the best, but he was able to get to the gym and he was able to train and everything like that. So we call it the Jeremy diet if you just want to eat sandwiches and protein shake. I love this. Why can't I talk tonight? Maybe it's because it's a Sunday night. It's 8 o'clock and I'm just really tired. But I'll get back to you whenever the rice is done and we will measure out and get ready for tomorrow's meals. What's up, guys? So we are back in the kitchen. My rice is done. So we'll go ahead and unplug that. I usually let it cool off, but I'm pretty tired right now. So what we'll do, we'll start with the 6 ounce. I'm actually going to set you guys down. All right, so for our 6 ounce meal, since this is going to be our pre-workout, we don't want too much rice because we don't want to fill ourselves up. We want to make sure that we get our carbs in. So what we'll do, safety first, and we'll scoop in probably around 100 gram rice. That's already 8. All right, so that meal is done. So this is going to be 100 grams of rice with 6 ounces of chicken. That's going to be our pre-workout. And for my chicken fell out. Got for morning snack and lunch, we'll have 200 grams of rice each. And like I said, this is for like a maintaining diet. You could count it as a bulking since I'm eating so much carbs, but for me, it's gotten to the point where I just eat so much that it kind of just, my body's just kind of used to it. There we go. I mean, it all depends on your body type. How well do you gain fat? How well do you build on muscle? How well your body reacts to certain carbs? How it reacts to certain foods. Like, I don't know if you guys are allergic to anything, but I can eat pretty much anything. So that's kind of a helper for me. It's because I can just kind of eat whatever is nice in protein, what's nice in carbs, and everything like that. So these are our 3 meals. We got, like I said, we have 2 meals, 10 ounces of chicken and 200 grams of rice. And then we have 1 meal for our pre-workout of 6 ounces of chicken, 100 grams of rice so that we're not too full before we go to the gym tomorrow, which I think it's leg day. I'll show you guys a little trick. Whenever you're done, you can just put the rice pot in the fridge like Bradley does, but I don't like doing that, so I can wash it. So what you do is you get the scoop and get all the way around the edge. Just kind of gotta be fast with it. I don't know how fast I'll be. I'm about to make a mess. There you go. Wasn't too bad. That's basically like a maintained meal, and then you just do it every day. Every day you get your meals prepped right before you go to bed, so that way in the morning you can just stack them up and be done with that. So thank you guys for watching. I thought I'd do something a little different, something in the kitchen, because I know I haven't been doing a lot of fitness, meal planning, or diet, or training, or anything like that. So I'll try and pick that up on the channel. If you watched my Jeep mods and maintenance video, the last video that I posted before this one, I did call Full Parts. We have an appointment for this weekend to go get everything fixed. So we're going to get the ball joints replaced, we're going to get the tie rod replaced, and we're going to get the drag ring replaced. They're ordering it throughout this week, so we'll get everything fixed, and I'll shoot another video this weekend with everything getting installed. So thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, drop a comment of whatever you want to see next, and hit the subscribe button if you like my videos. So I'll see you guys next video. Cheers.